Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Likeability is the 7th trait in our 7 Traits of Influence series. The other traits in this series are confidence, commitment, courage, passion, empowering, and trustworthiness. And the last and 7th trait I am sharing with you is likability. Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Keller. In today's world, when you mention the word like, most people, especially the younger generation, think of how many likes you get on your Facebook page. It's an indication of how popular you are or how many people are paying attention to you. We also associate likability with brands that create valuable, meaningful products and customer service. So in essence, likability is basically a measure of how positively you are viewed by another person. It is also one of the most ignored factors of being successful and happy. It is something many people take for granted. So where do you start to become likable or more likable? What are the benefits of being likable? Here's a list of the top 5 principles to follow that will make you a likable person. The first principle is to be respectful of everyone. Most people think they are respectful, but sometimes we don't agree with others, or we disapprove of their actions, or we simply don't get along. That's when our respect blinders come on. We don't pay attention to our own behavior because we're so busy focusing on what other people are doing. Being respectful when you don't approve of someone can be a challenge, but it's a challenge that you can conquer. Why is this important? Well, let's take a look. When you work with someone you don't like very much, it could be because you don't know them very well or you haven't walked in their shoes. But when you show respect, you'd be amazed at what you will learn about that person. You'll be exposed to more ideas, you'll see how attitudes toward you change, and others appreciate you more. The second principle that helps your likability is being authentic. Nobody likes a phony, and everyone can spot them. When you are the real you, you are communicating what talents, skills, or strengths you have, which means others will have real expectations of you. For example, if you pretend to be an expert working with numbers when that really isn't your cup of tea, then people you work with will expect you to be efficient with statistics, figuring and calculating when it comes to projects or basic information. This, of course, creates a great deal of stress for everyone. Now, the third principle is a willingness to be wrong. It's important that you know when and how to say, "I'm sorry," or "I've made a mistake." People love people who are human, and we all make mistakes. But so many people get caught up in putting on a front of perfection that they begin to lose the sense of who they really are, wants and all. This is a simple principle, but very hard to put into practice. What you need to do is get over your fear of being vulnerable. Vulnerability is attractive because it reminds us all to be a little more patient and forgiving. The fourth principle for likability is to listen. And I don't mean just hear the words, but truly listen to what is being said or not being said. Pay attention to what is going on with other people. Almost everyone likes to be heard, but paradoxically, very few people are good at listening. When you listen, others will return the favor. You will find out more essential information to help you make decisions and gain better clarity. And your relationships will be richer too. The fifth principle is to laugh. Don't let all the day-to-day stress keep you from seeing the big picture and missing what is really important. Research shows that laughter increases memory and learning. In fact, in a study at Johns Hopkins University Medical School, humor during instructions led to increased test scores. Your likability depends on your ability to create positive attitudes in other people through the delivery of emotional and physical benefits. If you are highly likable, it is predicted that you will bring people joy, put them at ease, and reap the benefits of a loyal friendship. You can find out how likable you believe yourself to be. How do you think people see you? Do you have blind spots when it comes to being likable? What improvements might you make to become more likable? You can find out about your own likability by going to the link on this page or in this video and take the Keller Influence Indicator, which is an assessment that gives you a benchmark from which to measure where you are on the likability scale. And it will also measure 6 additional scales, including confidence, commitment, courage, passion, empowering, and trustworthiness. Yes, you get a measurement on where you are on all 7 scales, along with a total K-factor score. So go there now and find out how likable you are.